Yeah, he fucking. I looked over, and next thing I know, he's on the floor. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna put him back on the couch because he fell. And then right where like his mouth was, it was like all spaghetti. All right, hello everyone, welcome back to another Ricecookers show episode. You know, it's your favorite podcast that hasn't done an episode in 2 months. But yes, let's just get right into it. So my name is Peng Vu. I am the host of the Ricecookers show. And this is my co-host.
Hello. Even though I don't think Ping's that great of a host, to be honest.
This is my co-host Lizzie Lar. And yes, so we introduce ourselves. Yet once again, we haven't done an episode in about 2 months. I think 2 months ago was our winter break, and then now it's our spring break. And yeah, so remember to follow us on the socials here. The Real Kazoo Kid. I think it's the Real Kazoo Kid. On the Instagrams. You can follow me on Facebook, Peng Vu, VP Entertainment, of course, on the YouTubes, and Snapchats if you want to add me there. I'm not going to plug it in anymore, I don't think, but yeah, whatever. It'll probably just be in the description. Follow the TikTok, doing stuff. I don't know, not as much as anymore, because, yeah. Yeah. Do you want to plug anything in? No?
No, I usually never put anything in.
All right. So let's just get right into it. The date is the 15th of March, 2 days away from Lizzie's 21st birthday. Can we just give a hand for her?
Yay.
All right. That did not sound enthusiastic, but whatever. But yeah, so we're just gonna, of course, give you the usual updates and shit like that. It has been 2 months since I've done an episode, but yeah. Lizzie, do you want to start off?
I'm starting off? What are we starting off with?
Yeah, just like when what you've been up to.
Oh. Yeah. Well, as for our last episode, I guess I haven't really been keeping up with those goals, to be honest. Like, you set these goals just for, like, a goal that you hopefully you might hit. But in the end of the day, like...
Wait. What was the goals that you set?
I think mine was, like, going out more, like, solo trips. Like, I don't know, just to, like, the grocery store or, like, getting gas or something. and then one...
Yeah, I don't think she's been doing that, so, yeah.
Or another one is, like, what is it? Saving money, I think. Either saving money for my car or something, and yeah, haven't been doing that either.
Yeah, speaking for myself, I have been spending a shitload of money, which is really fucking bad. So I know I gotta start saving, especially after this week. We'll talk more about it, in the later episode, this episode. So yeah, we'll talk a little bit about it. But yeah, that's just what you've been up to, not listening to your goals.
I mean, I agree that you're going to be spending a lot of money because of this upcoming weekend trip that we planned for like almost a month or two already. Yeah. But then I think after that, there's nothing going on after that. So you should have time to recover.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully I have time to recover. I mean, these past few months, this semester, the school year has been really good for me money-wise. Because, I mean, I'm just YOLOing it, just be like, whatever. I'll just do that shit when I get a job, the regular shit. But, yeah, I mean, are you done with your side?
Oh, yeah. I think there's some other goals, but I don't really remember. But, yeah, I just haven't been keeping up with those goals. School-wise, it's going pretty good. Not too bad. I just had some of my midterms, so we'll see how I did on those.
Yeah, speaking of midterms, I had my midterms as well. I think it went okay. Well, I think the thing that stressed me out is freaking coding. I fucking hate coding. But yeah, I'm doing web design coding shit. It's pretty fucking hard for me, but Other than that, things have been going pretty good. Um, yeah, I mean, I just been working too. It's just the same usual shit from like 2 months ago, so not really much changed. Um,
I
yeah.
mean, there's been multiple events that happened, so it's not completely different. We'll go into that later. Um, but like, I guess you're on spring break. You didn't tell them that.
Oh yeah, I am on spring break. That's probably why we're making this episode happen. And I think she's on spring break next week, or starting this Friday. So once she's on spring break, all right. Had a little bit of technical difficulties here, but we'll just get right into it. I know we talked about like the events that was happening over like the 2 months. But yeah, we can talk about the first one that happened. There was a huge event in Platteville. Even though like fucking there's nothing in fucking Platteville other than engineering students. What, are you gonna say something?
Oh, no, no. I was just going to agree with you.
Yeah, it's literally in the middle of fucking nowhere. I hate driving there. You had to take like the country roads and shit, and it was stupid as fuck. But the event was actually pretty cool. It was like this. It was basically just like a concert of all these Hmong people just coming together, Hmong artists. There was, I don't fucking know. There's a lot of people. There's Davey Yang, The Clear Universe, Surprise, Jinang, all those famous artists out there right now. But yeah, they're pretty fucking good, and it was pretty good. But the thing is, there was only like, it was like a theater, so it was kind of weird, and only like a third of the seats were filled, maybe not even, and it was like really low attendance, probably because Platteville was in the middle of fucking nowhere, and like yeah, it was fucking weird, but hey, it was cool. We got to see some famous artists, so I don't know what you thought about it.
I agree. Like, even though the attendance was kind of low, I mean, it was still fine. I think, yeah, I think having it held in like a theater was kind of weird. Because it just didn't really, like, even for like concerts.
Yeah, because I thought it was gonna be like an auditorium.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
or like
But,
you just stand and I don't know. It just feels like you're separated from the artist, and it's not like your usual concert that you go to or something like that. So, I mean, but maybe that's what they did last year.
yeah, I
Or the
mean, we
year.
had like really different expectations. Like, I was like, I went there. I mean, we went there kind of late. We came down, and then I was like, what the fuck? Everyone's sitting down, no one's standing up or anything. And it's just like, what the fuck? Whatever, I guess.
Yeah, it felt very formal, and so it just didn't. It just didn't feel like it was right to like be cheering or like be as loud because we're in like a formal setting kind of, because in auditoriums it's more like that where you just watch like a
Yeah.
play, so you just watch them do things on the stage.
Yeah, it was really kind of weird. But honestly, it was good overall. At the end, everyone was standing up, and some of like Clear Universe's famous song, "Cold Water." Everyone was just like dancing and shit on stage, and it was pretty cool. But yeah,
Yeah, I agree. Although I didn't really know most of their songs, I only know like their famous big songs, but it was still nice getting to see them perform. Because like it's my first time seeing them as well, and they're pretty good. Like I had very low expectations just because it's the Hmong community, but like they were actually really good at what they did, yeah, yeah.
yeah, it was weird, and we did rent like an Airbnb as well, and oh, there's some juicy ass shit there. It was funny as fuck. We got one of my friends from Platteville fucked up. And it was hella fucking funny because he like never drinks. I mean, he drinks like casually, but we fucked him up with like soju. We had a lot of soju. But yeah, I mean that picture. I have the picture, and it's so fucking funny. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it was okay. It was like only. It wasn't only. It was like 45 minutes away, Platteville, from our Airbnb. That's how far it was, and it was kind of ass because we drove at night. And I bet there was a lot of deer. But yeah, the Airbnb was really nice. It was like a cabin in the middle of fucking nowhere, which was really fucking scary because the roads there, it was holy fucking shit. That shit is weird as fuck. But yeah.
Yeah, the cabin was really like isolated, and the roads there were like almost like a single road or single car road where only like one car can fit at a time, to be honest. Um, and yeah, as I was saying earlier, it was like in the middle of nowhere where it can only fit like the roads were like one car per lane. What? No, there wasn't even a lane.
It was like a dirt road, and it
Yeah.
was one lane, and it was one
Yeah,
car
yeah.
lane,
One car lane,
and
that's
it
what
was
I
really
meant.
fucking narrow. So
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, it was kind of scary, but overall, I think it's a nice place to like party because you won't bother your neighbors or anything because you're so isolated, kind of. And going there, we thought we were gonna die because
yeah, dude, it was really fucking sketchy and weird, and like I don't know, it was really fucking weird. Okay, so when you go up there's like a hill you go up, and it was really fucking scary. Cause it was like a stairway to heaven. Like you could not see the other, like you were going really steep, and you saw like the sky, and you're like, dude, oh, I'm gonna fucking fall. But then you finally like get road and shit. It was weird.
yeah, that was cool, but also scary. And I don't know. It's just we thought we were lost, because it was so isolated. We were like, is this the right way? But it turns out it was right, and we're fine. And it was pretty cool.
But yeah, essentially what happened is we like drank before the event. Obviously, we went there. Obviously, no one was drunk when we were driving. I mean, I was driving, and then my other friend was driving. So we went two cars. Oh, actually three. Yeah.
I drove. I drove there, and
Oh,
I
you drove
drove
there? Oh.
back. Wait, did I drive back? I don't remember. Yeah, I
No.
did.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
did. I'm the one who drove there and back for the event, but the next day you drove.
Yeah, the next day I had to drop my friend off. Speaking of that, I told my friend that I was hosting this party thing, and well, I wasn't really hosting it, but my friend was. But we planned it. And yeah, basically I invited him over because he's like one of my good friends, childhood friends. We invited him to the Airbnb. We got him fucked up. Basically, we were drinking a lot of soju. We were literally chugging soju's, like left and right. Okay, I was pretty weak, I do admit. But I mean, I just didn't want to get fucked up like him. So we made spaghetti, Alfredo, and then like, what was it? Fucking like, he just kept chugging soju's, drinking fuck ton beers, ultras, and I was like, bro, this guy's gonna fucking die. And guess what? He did die. Basically, he fucking. We were playing games after him like chugging five soldiers. I don't even fucking know, but I think it was four or five. I don't remember, but yeah, he was just fucking killing his shit. Honestly, I thought he was pretty strong, but I guess not. And then we were just playing card games. I see him going like this, like, oh man, I'm shaking my head. And I'm like, okay, we put him on the couch. He's chilling and everything.
Yeah,
And then,
he knocked out on the couch, and then
Yeah.
we resumed our card game
Yep.
where we just chilled. And then I was like, I think I want to go get a bag or something. I don't know. But then I stood up just to go check on him, and I smelled something really foul and really bad. You know, the smell of like puke with alcohol, that smell. And so I smelled that. I'm like, uh-oh, he definitely puked.
Yeah, he fucking. I looked over, and next thing I know, he's on the floor. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna put him back on the couch because he fell. And then right where like his mouth was, it was like all spaghetti, fucking pasta sauce everywhere. I smelled it. It was fucking bad. And then I didn't want to pick it up, so I had my other friend pick it up. Thank you, for picking that shit up. And he was picking up the shit with a garbage bag because there was no gloves. He's picking it up with a garbage bag. He's like, fuck, dude. I hate this shit. He's picking it up, picking it up, picking it up. He's throwing it in the garbage bag. And then himself, he looked at that garbage bag and he looked at the puke and he was like, dude, I'm going to puke. He fucking puked as well in the garbage bag. Yeah, it was fucking crazy. But yep, and then we just had to clean it. Yeah. Hopefully he comes this weekend too, so we can fuck him up again.
Yeah, it was really chaotic during that moment because we were like all pretty, chilling, you know, and then all of a sudden we just noticed like the huge mess that was there, and we're like, oh no.
Bro, it's still fucking there. We try cleaning our best, but like, holy shit, it is fucking there still. You can see like the fucking pasta sauce stains and shit. Yeah, it was fucking nasty.
Yeah, I mean, we took care of him obviously, and like tried to clean him
Oh
up the
yeah,
best we
I mean,
could.
I took care of him, kind of.
Oh yeah, you took care of him. Yeah, you totally took care of him. Yeah.
That was basically our Platteville trip. We just drank. And then, oh yeah, another funny thing was, so my friend was making us screwdrivers, and like I didn't tell him this, but okay, honestly, yeah, I didn't tell him this, but so he's making screwdrivers, and then he left his on the couch or on the counter, my bad, on the counter, and I was like, there was a vodka by it, and I'm like, okay, and then it was like. So he drank his like half, and then I poured more vodka without him looking. I poured it like half full, or like almost to the tip. And it was a lot, dude. I was like, holy shit, dude. That's like fucking 3 shots of vodka right there. And like, it was insane. And then I put it back down, and then I was just laughing. Her friend are laughing like crazy. And as he was drinking the vodka, he's like, "What? What'd you guys do?" And we're like, "Oh, nothing." And then he just kept drinking it. And I think they chugged it.
Yeah, you guys did.
Yeah, they chugged it. It was funny as fuck. And I was like, you're gonna feel it. But he didn't, which is good.
Yeah, after that whole like prank thing, he acted fine. I was like, dang, he's strong. Like, I'm pretty sure he tasted it.
If that was me,
though.
I probably would have fucking fell over and died or something.
I'm pretty sure he tasted it though. There's no way he didn't taste that. I don't know. Maybe if he watches this, he'll know.
Yeah, it was kind of fucking crazy. But yeah, anyways. Oh, yeah. Anyways, yeah, that was our Platteville trip. Just gotta thank Platteville, the Hmong Club, for inviting us. They did send us email through it. I said email weird. Email to us, our group. And I was like, yeah, let's fucking go, dude. I want to party. And then, yeah, it was pretty cool. I saw some people there too. But yeah, other than that, that was our Platteville trip. Cool event. You want to say something about it?
Overall, I'm glad we went. It was free. The event was free. So we didn't have to worry about like expenses and all that stuff. Just the trip to drive to the Airbnb, just like gas.
Honestly, Platteville probably had a lot of money because those artists are pretty expensive. I know one of them is about 2,000. The other one's probably 4K or something, dude. And they hired like 8 of them or like 9 of them. You know, racks of money.
Like the top ones too. Like the Hmong artists are like famous in the community. So
yeah, it was pretty fucking big. I was like, Jesus Christ. But hey, they got money. They got to use it. I mean, that's their only event though. So I mean, that I get why they did it. They want to waste all their money from the university, like what we're gonna be doing for our education conference. Speaking of that, we'll probably just go into our education conference. So yeah. So we're actually hosting our own education conference, and we're inviting Clear Universe and ZPX. Pretty big names. Pretty expensive too. So please come through. Our RSVP is not working right now. That's what Clay Universe's manager said, and it's not working because I have to get it approved again because I did make some changes to the fucking event. And there's only 80 limit. There's 39 spots open, so if you want to join, I'm probably gonna post it before the 25th of March, anyways. But yeah. Please come to that. It's all free food, free speakers. It's an education conference, so, you learn shit about Hmong stuff. Our theme this year is, like, Hmong leaders. So we'll be having like a judge come through. We'll be having Mavu be one of our workshop speakers, and this other entrepreneurship girl. But yeah, just come through, all free and shit. So yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, he just wanted to advertise his event so more people hopefully show up. But honestly, I don't think a lot of people will.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't think a lot of people are gonna show up too, cause like we kind of promoted it late, but at the same time, like I don't know. I feel like we did a pretty good job promoting it. I mean, we promoted it like a week, like 2 weeks ahead or three. It was like long before that, but I think we did a great job at doing that. But the thing is, just not a lot of people like going to Stout or want to go to Stout. But you know, yeah.
I feel like for like events such as like that to get like a bigger audience, it's always better to advertise like 3 months ahead. But I get it that like you guys might be busy and all that stuff because again, for Eau Claire, for Culture Core, I think they advertised it like a month and a half ahead of time.
No, they did not advertise it a month ahead of time. So they advertised it. I wouldn't say a month. I'd say like 2 weeks or 3. 3 weeks is basically a month, but it was pretty late. Because I kept asking them about Culture Core because I wanted to go. I mean I was planning to dance again, but me and my buddy, we kind of didn't want to because it was a lot of work, and I didn't want to drive back and forth to Menominee and Eau Claire, So, yeah.
So the event Culture Core is also kind of like your event. What's your event called again?
It's like an education conference.
Yeah.
So, basically, speakers come, they talk about stuff, like your theme, for example. Shit, I forgot what their theme was. Their theme was something about generational trauma? No.
Generational wealth or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Is it like that, like building generational wealth, I think?
Yeah. Or
I don't
generational know. Something.
I wasn't there. I didn't attend it, so I don't know. This guy attended, so you should know more than I do.
I mean, it's the fucking same thing. But yeah, she didn't want to attend because it's gonna be boring. Honestly, it wasn't that boring, but the food was good. Honestly, there was not a lot of schools. So UW-Whitewater came through. We did connect with them, and we told them to come to our event too. Because they were sitting like right next to us. They had like 3 tables or something too. And then Green Bay came. Yeah. Oh yeah. I heard. So some of my friends know the Green Bay people, and they said that like since they're not hosting events, they're going to go to as much of other events as possible, So I'm like, oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, come to ours, and I think they are coming to ours, but I mean, we'll see. So
yeah, so basically, Culture Core. Last year's Culture Core was a lot more packed, I guess. A lot more people attended.
Oh yeah, okay. Only the first row, and there was like 3 rows of like 8. Only like the first row and like basically half of the room was only filled. Like actually barely, like a third I'd say was filled, which was kind of surprising because it's usually a big event. But yeah, not a lot of people came, and I was kind of confused. But I mean, it was whatever. So
yeah, and I think that's why I think because last year I always remember them promoting it like 3 months before they actually happened. So I was like. That's why I believe that there was more people who attended because they just had more outreach and more time to advertise their event. Yeah, but overall, or either that or because more people attended because maybe it was the first time Culture Course started again. I don't necessarily remember because COVID,
Wait, no, because remember last year they did it.
Yeah.
And then the year before that, they did it.
Did they?
Yeah.
I thought it was because COVID.
No.
They had
Bruh, they did it last year. We danced in it.
Yeah, but before last year, the one before last year.
No, I think it was still there.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
2021. I think there were still a lot of people there, dude. But I don't know.
I thought they canceled it because of COVID.
Oh. Yeah, they might have. I think it was a 2021. It was a 2021, not the 2021
Oh, yeah.
one. If that makes sense. Not the 2021 one.
2020.
But the 2020 one they did.
The
Yes.
2020 event.
Yes.
Yeah, I know because
No, you don't know because you're a fucking loser. Okay.
I know because
Stupid
that's when we
evil.
graduated and they promoted it and I also wanted to go to it, but it canceled because of COVID.
Women.
Anyways, what did
Anyways,
you learn?
I
culture
learned.
core?
So there was this high school teacher. He used to be like he's basically my mentor or used to be. Jackson Yang. He was there. Basically,
You practically grew up with him.
yeah, I basically grew up with him. He's pretty cool. He called me out, which is funny. He's like, yeah. So an example is, one of my mentors here or one of my students here, paying, each shared a little bit about yourself. I'm like, okay, I did. But yeah, basically he did his workshop. Basically, a workshop is like, they just speak about other stuff that's related. So his workshop was about like his Hmong club essentially at North High School, which was pretty cool. I mean, my brother's in the Hmong club there too, so it's really cool to know that what they've been doing there, compared to like the college students. So it's pretty cool. And then we had Dr. Calvin Yang come through from Cali. He did speak like 3 years ago, 2019, I believe. But yeah, he's like a big social influence guy. I think he's studying psychology or something. Dude, I don't fucking know. But I don't. He just talked about like Hmong generational stuff. I don't really remember much, honestly, but I liked his the best, even though I don't remember much. I don't know. And then there's this girl. I mean, I'm talking out my ass because she didn't fucking go. But yeah, then there was the keynote speaker who had her own stuff. She's basically promoting her company, telling us to like work for her, like internships and stuff, and like what they do. She is coming to our event too, so I just thank you for coming to our event as well. But yeah, it's called Wakma. I don't know. There's like a lot. Yeah, it's like a all like Hmong like organization.
Yeah, I do feel like I've heard it before. I don't exactly know where, but it sounds familiar, the organization. But I think it's pretty interesting having these culture core events be surrounded and students or not even students because other people like people in the community can just come in and go to culture core. I think it's important and just like to learn all these things, especially in the Hmong community, because we're not as represented out of like I don't know, educational spaces, I guess. So
And I'm surprised I didn't see Charles there. Yeah, he wasn't there, but I saw his sons. But it was pretty cool. But other than that, it was really good food. They had Hmong sausage and shit like that, so it was good. Oh yeah, me and my friend went back for seconds. There was like nothing left, and I was like, man, I ain't getting fucked. That shit is free, so give me that shit, bro.
yeah, it was all made by the students too. So yeah.
So a lot of work in it. But yeah. Anyways, I destroyed that shit. Okay, thanks for the food. But yeah. Free food, fun shit. Internships, yeah, cool stuff. Entertainment, yeah, entertainment was okay, I guess. Yeah, the usual Hmong dancers and stuff. Yola's group, which is I like a lot. Really good stuff. Yeah, we are Gucci gangs.
What are we talking about?
Shoot, I don't remember.
Culture core?
Fuck. I'm gonna pause it. Yep. So like yours group was really good. Gotta give it to that. He's always pretty good at making shit. So, yep. And then I don't fucking. Oh yeah, there's a singer guy who was singing like he made his own interpretation of a Thai song. Like he translated it into Hmong. I think he's pretty cool. He's pretty good at singing too. And then we had obviously Chimeng sing. And then after that, you know who TJ Henny is? The Are they? Yeah, that song. Yep, he came up. I think it was a last minute thing because I remember talking to some of like the other guys. They're like, "Yeah, we did it like last minute," and he came up there and he was like, "Yeah, this is very last minute, but I just want to thank everyone for coming." I'm like, "What the fuck? They hired him like on that day or what?" Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, and you forgot to tell him that your friend won the gift.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, my friend won the best gift. We were all screaming like fucking crazy. But yeah, my friend won the rice. Okay, I actually owe him a slam because me and my friend, we were like, I would slam me and anyways, yeah, me and my friend betted like everyone at the table. If someone won at least one thing there, we would both drink beer and slam. And guess what? We didn't slam. He forgot. Thank God. Yeah, it was pretty fucking cool though. So he won a 25-pound rice bag. But yeah,
That looked like more than 25.
I think it was 50. I don't remember.
It looked pretty big, and then he was talking about how he was dancing with it.
Yeah, he brought it up and he was fucking dancing with it like a maniac he was. But yeah, he won it and hey, he got some rice. He can make some fried rice now, even though I don't like fried rice.
That's gonna last him at least like 2-3 months, honestly.
Yeah, I mean it was pretty cool though. Hey, pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and rice is not cheap. Rice, okay, it is kind of cheap, but like if you think about it, it's still pretty expensive. Because it's like 50 pounds, you have to pay $50. It's like $1 per pound.
I think a 50-pound one is
Or
actually
it's
like
more.
75
Oh, more.
plus.
Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, that was pretty cool. That was it, and then everyone just left. So we left when everyone left. So I was like, alright.
Yeah, and then y'all had your own after party.
Oh yeah, we had our own after party.
How me and my friend scared them because we knocked on their window.
Oh yeah, fucking they screamed like little fucking bitches, dude. The girls are like, they knocked in it. They're like, and shit like that. I probably just broke the mic, but yeah, it was like fucking. They were screaming, and I was like, bro, I'm scared to shit now because of you fuckers. But yeah, it was a fun night. Really fun night. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I didn't go to Culture Core, so I don't really know. But by the sounds of it, it sounds like the regular Culture Core event that they did last year as well. It's just that not a lot of people went to it, so.
All right, next subject. Yeah, so like we said, we're gonna do an upcoming like birthday party for Lizzie's birthday in the cities. It's gonna be really fun. We're also going to a rave again. Our first ever rave was Dabin, and we're going back again. So this would be our second time attending it. A lot of people aren't going. Well, actually, I feel like a lot of people are going, and a lot of people aren't going. So the people that aren't going, they said that it's too chill and lame. But honestly, I liked it, so I don't know what they're talking about. And it's fucking cheap. The tickets were $36, like without tax. With tax, it's like, I'd say like $55. But yeah, that's very cheap for rave, like rave tickets. So it was a deal.
Because for the Millennium one, it's like $200 per person.
Yeah, for the Millennium one, I mean it is $200 because it's like $100 a day because they're doing 2 nights there. So I get why it's $200, but at the same time it's pretty fucking expensive. But yeah.
And I mean he is a bigger artist, so I'm not surprised, but still.
Yeah, but Dabin is Asian. And he's going to Head in the Clouds, whatever. It's in New York, I saw. Joji's not attending it for some reason. No, I didn't see his name out there. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, just gonna support him. I think only half of the auditorium's gonna be full, But I think it's fine.
No,
I like that.
I heard it was sold out, and then they actually expanded the area. That's what Dabin did. Because I follow him on Instagram, and he posted it on his story how like it's sold out, and so they expanded it so they can sell more tickets. And right now they're at like 90% sold, so they're pretty.
Oh, they're at 90% sold. Okay.
Yeah. So
Maybe everyone just bought it late.
yeah,
Then.
I think so too.
I think it's fine though. I mean, I like it because like not a lot of people know him, so it's just fine because I like that chill atmosphere. But I mean, yeah, we're renting another Airbnb there. I'm gonna be fucking broke again, but that's okay. You know, gotta live my college life, having fucking fun. Always about the fun.
I mean, you're technically gonna graduate next year.
Yeah, I'm basically
so
gonna graduate next year anyway, so I gotta have all the fun I can before.
before you're not invited to college parties anymore.
Which I mean I'm fine with. So, yeah. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, we're doing her party there. She wants to make Jello shots, which is pretty cool. I mean that's fine. I won't get too fucked up because I mean I have to drive on Friday to the event, so I won't be drinking that much. But on Saturday we'll see what happens. But yeah.
Yeah, so we're having 2 days. One day is just to go see Dabin, and then the next day is like an actual party, where we're just gonna chill at the Airbnb with other people if they show up. I'm pretty sure people are gonna show up, like quite a few actually.
Yeah, so we're doing Friday at one of my friends' Airbnbs, and then we're doing ours on Saturday. So it's gonna be cool. You guys can come through too. Just let me know. I'm just kidding. Just let me know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's in like 2 days.
In like 2 days. I won't have it uploaded, I don't think. But yeah, just come through. You are.
Yeah, we're just gonna recap what's gonna happen through the upcoming weekend.
Yep, and another episode won't probably be out until a month. So yeah,
until the summer.
Until the summer. But yeah, that's all I have. Go vote. It's on April 5th. You said.
Yeah, I told him to put it down as like a topic we talk about because right now there's the elections of the Supreme Court, and I believe it's very important because they stay in term for 10 years or until they die. So 10 years from now on, they'll be making like big law decisions.
I thought that was like last year or some shit. I swear to God, that was like last year or some shit.
No, they're going to be making some big decisions like abortions or gay marriage or all these like controversial topics. And so I believe it's important to go vote. I'm going to say April 4th or April 5th. It's April the first Tuesday, I think. So that, or you could vote before the election, the voting day actually. So, please go vote. It's a very big decision. Kind of like presidential election days too, but they serve 10 years. I always think about that. They're like, dang, they're going to be on that team for 10 years.
That's a pretty big fucking deal.
Yeah. So, go vote.
Go vote and go vote. Yeah.
And yeah, I just think it's important to put that down because it's a very big
very important topic.
That's just going on. Yeah.
Going to vote is a very important topic. So just go vote. Go vote because it's a very important topic. Please just vote.
Or send in like an absentee ballot.
But yeah. As you may know, we do watch a lot of TV shows. I'm just kidding. We don't watch a lot of TV shows. I say we watch a lot of movies together on our free time. That's what we like doing. One of them, Physical 100 is one of them. I liked it a lot because it's a lot about their physical stuff, being fitness, and I like that. All of them looked fine as fuck. Especially the girls. But yeah.
He's just doing that to get on my nerves.
And yeah. It was pretty cool. And then the one we're gonna talk about is The Last of Us, which is also pretty good. It's very similar to the game. They have a lot of stuff similar to the game. I think I haven't watched the game in like 5+ years though. So, and I'm gonna get the game on PC because it's coming out on PC soon. So, yeah.
That was a really bad recap of everything, but basically, you went zooming with that.
Yeah, but there's gonna be spoilers, so if you haven't seen it, then just go fucking watch it, you dumb idiot. God.
Okay, so my opinions is Physical 100 was pretty good. I think they did a good job of finding people who are like different bodies, different. I don't necessarily think they have different like jobs or like activities they do, but I think overall like their physical look, their physique is really different, from like heavy weightlifter to like cyclists or like rock climbers, which I think and it's female and male, so it's co-ed, so there's not technically like a gender separation, so it's based all on raw strength, I guess, kind of strength, agility, endurance, and all that stuff, which I find pretty interesting, but sometimes it can get kind of slow, or like repetitive, and I guess it's just like the pacing of the show, where they like where they like show the same thing multiple times. Just to
It's
show,
like so fucking repetitive, dude.
just to show how what is it, like how crazy or like cool or like shocking it is for the audience. So yeah, it gets a little repetitive, but overall I think it's pretty good. And then the Last of Us, based on the game, which I haven't played, but we've seen people play it, and it's won like awards for it, I guess.
I think it won Game of the Year, and the
Yeah.
second one did too.
Oh, yeah. So it's been, I guess it's been in the long making to be made into a show, which it did. And people are saying it's pretty good too. So it's not too bad. I don't know.
I think some parts it gets very repetitive, so they have like a conflict obviously, and they resolve it, and the conflict resolve it. I like that's how shows are supposed to run, but I feel like the conflicts are always the same, and like their pacing with it is pretty fast as well. So I don't really like that. I know that because like there's one part, obviously, spoilers. It's like they're going on the road, and then they like meet with like the cult leader, and that went really fast. I think in the game, she kills like a bunch of them. I don't remember though, but yeah, I don't remember the game as much, so I can't really fucking talk. But I feel like it was slow and fast at the same time. So yeah.
Yeah, and surprisingly, apparently you said they fit the whole first game into like 8 episodes, 9 episodes.
They fit the whole game into 9 episodes because in the ending, you in the game you don't get a choice. In the game, I think they don't tell you actually that like they tried multiple people before, and like it's not a guarantee, obviously, and so like obviously in the show and in the game, he just kills everyone, and it's just like, yeah, fuck you guys, I'm just gonna take her, which I think it makes sense because like you're not guaranteed that it's gonna work, but it could work, you know what I mean? So it makes sense why he chose that route. So, and because that's how they did it in the game, and if they changed it, then it would be fucked. But yeah, looking forward to the second season, see what they do with that.
Yeah, like even though I'm not like a gamer, and I'm not immersed into like the games or the yeah, that, but like just watching the shows, it's like pretty interesting, kind of like Arcane, how it's like it's based off the League of Legends characters, but like it's not technically related to it either. But I don't know, it's pretty good. I think those movies, TV shows from game concepts are pretty good so far. Not all, but pretty good.
I think one thing they did, I know a lot of people were complaining as well because like there wasn't a lot of zombies. And I think there was a lot of zombies in the beginning and shit, but towards the end, it was just obviously, raiders and humans, which I think makes sense too, because there are a lot of raiders and shit in the game. But I feel like the zombies play like a huge part. I didn't see any zombies. Obviously, it was the winter, so there wasn't that many zombies, but at the same time, there were a few. But I mean, yeah.
I think that choice I think is mostly because like it's just showing the humanity of people after everything, like how people, really struggle with the fact that everything has come like to ruins. So, I mean, I do agree that there's barely any like creatures or zombies roaming, and then it's like what, kind of like The Walking Dead, where I feel like The Walking Dead had more zombies.
Yeah, and I feel like they just cut the budget a lot because they had to have like the zombie face and shit. Um, and I feel like they just cut down the budget because they didn't want to do that. And The Walking Dead, they always have fucking zombies, so like it's like everywhere, which should make more sense in a way.
But overall, I do believe it's pretty good. Some parts are like pretty sad or like very triggering if you.
Bruh, she cried in the beginning, and she didn't even play the fucking game.
It's sad.
And like, I mean, it's essentially the same thing. Like a lot of people cried. They barely started the game and they already cried. Because like, obviously his daughter died like instantly. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah.
That's a sad moment. And like,
Well, that's his fault.
you just don't understand. It's like parental, like you're putting yourself in his shoes and also in his daughter's shoes. And it especially makes more sense to be more emotionally attached because in the game, you're playing them for real. So it's like you're playing this character that instantly dies, you know?
Yeah, but that's all I have to say about The Last of Us. I don't have anything else. I just say it's very relevant to the game. Obviously, they skipped some parts because who's gonna make like fucking 20 episodes plus of that? But yeah, it was really good overall. Stay close to the game. I think that's all most shows should be. I know it didn't stay too close, but I'd say it stayed a lot closer. So
Yeah, overall, I rate it pretty good, even though I haven't played the game or anything.
yep. Do you have anything else?
Nope, nothing else. I think that pretty much covers everything that we've gone through in the past 2 months.
Yeah.
So,
Honestly, not much, but we will see you guys in the next episode. Make sure to follow us on the socials. We have me on Snapchat, Kazoo Peng Vu, as well as, I said I wasn't going to give it out, but I guess I did. And then TikTok, I think it's The Real Kazoo Kid on TikTok as well. And then The Real Kazoo Kid on Instagram, VP Entertainment here on the YouTubes. And, we're all on the platforms, Spotify, not Apple Music yet. Let's still try and get that figured out. And then I kind of don't want to because I fucking hate Mac and Apple. But yep. So all on the platforms, just feel free to listen to us. And yeah, give us some feedback. And we're out of here. I don't know if you have anything else, but.
nope, thank you for listening.
All right. Sounds good. We'll see you later then.